there's a big gun, those 1-3 quarters. Jenkins on the chase. Brilliant score.
Neil Jenkins, outside half.
Obedient servant, Neil Jenkins in support. And really, Stefan Jones didn't get close to stopping him.
Neil Jenkins, massive.
Rugby puts the town on the map basically, and Pontypridd is not a big area. We're not like Cardiff or Swansea or Newport, you know, we're quite small in comparison. So for Pontypridd to have a successful side and to be probably seen throughout the world, I think it's pretty big for the town. You know, when Pontypridd do well, you know, everyone appreciates it, and they realise the hard work the players put in, but you know, we appreciate the support from the fans and everyone alike who, you know, supports the club.
For us, Pontypridd Rugby Club was the centre of everything, you know. It was the centre of the community, and it was where we spent most of our time. We were lucky enough to know some business people in town, and they say if Ponty win on a Saturday, they you know, people will come to work on a Monday, and obviously it's a big lift. It's the thing with Ponty, when Ponty's successful as a club, business was better.
He went from playing for the youth side to playing for the senior Pontypridd side, and he admitted that it was a huge jump for him because he didn't want to take it unless he was sure of succeeding. So he delayed as long as possible his debut for Pontypridd.
It is a massive step from youth to senior rugby, and I was only 18 at the time, and I always remember beforehand never really wanted to play for Pontypridd because basically I was afraid of failure. I was afraid that I wouldn't be good enough, and I always remember saying to myself, a time has come now, you just got to get on with it, you've got to knuckle down, just play like any other game. And I was surprised, I think, how easy I sort of took to the game at senior level. I felt comfortable, and you know, I really enjoyed it.
You can go back and look at the headlines straight away. He was making headlines, he was scoring points, he was scoring tries, he had a major impact.
As the years progressed, I think we realised that he had this bit of a radar scenario, and we thought, hang on, this boy's quite special with the boot, you know. And it was a tremendous comfort zone for Pontypridd. We used to appreciate Neil so much that we'd get into kicking zones, work hard to get into kicking zones, therefore kicking the 3 points, and we'd have a comfort zone to work with.
1037 gan Neil Jenkins mewn tymor newydd.
Thomas once again plays good advantage. Jenkins goes for the drop goal. He struck it cleanly.
I don't think he's just a goal kicker or a kicker of a ball. He's got lovely talents, beautiful passer, left or right-handed, sees space, he's a great footballer. And you know, when you think of the talent that he's got, that he can play at full-back, centre and number 10, then you only have to see what an accomplished footballer he is.
There's lying injured, Neil Jenkins. Steady platform for the half-backs to exploit.
In terms of work rate and team ethic and togetherness, I don't think there's not many sides better than Pontypridd, I've got to be honest. And you know, we would just work incredibly hard for each other, whether it be in training or actually in the game.
As quiet as he is off the field, he was always very demanding on the pitch. He wanted the best from each player, myself included. We were best friends, but you know, we had our fair share of barneys, and rightly so. But after match off we'd come and we'd have a beer together, have a laugh, and that's the way it is, you know.
We were playing some really good rugby that those 95 to 97 when we won the league. We were playing some really good rugby then, and everything seemed to click into place. We were beating sides by 40, 50 points, and the style of rugby they were playing was probably really good to watch. Most enjoyable time, my time at Ponty, was that middle era, without a doubt, and I think anybody who played at that time would say the same thing. Our support down here were absolutely phenomenal.
They've come from all parts of South Wales.
I think everybody from Ponty and the Valleys must have gone down. We played the year before and lost to Swansea.
I missed 4 kicks at goal that day, and I always remember saying to Dennis that we will be back next year and we will win.
When he dropped the goal in the first few minutes the following year, when we were playing Neath, I think he had great satisfaction out of that, and that settled him down, because that was one of the few times I think I felt that he was a little bit nervous, because he was wanted desperately to repair the damage from the previous year.
Good support by Pontypridd, keeping everything alive. Richie Collins feeds. Jenkins for the drop goal. Dramatic start. Pontypridd ahead. The perfect start for number 10, Neil Jenkins. The perfect start for Pontypridd. But they're still there. Jenkins drove in for the gap. Big man to pull down. It's for Paul John. It's a try. Pontypridd first. They're back in the game. To the Ponty back. David Manley takes them on. Garrett Lewis. Brilliant try, Pontypridd. Is there one more? The chase for Garrett Lewis. Garrett Lewis first there. He's got another. Jenkins for goal. He struck it well. Nigel Bazzani lifts the trophy triumphantly high.
Following season, the title, yeah, I think we only lost. We won something like 20 or 22 league games. We were only a small town, and for the club to be doing exceptionally well, you know, I suppose enhances Pontypridd as a little town and just brings it more into the outside world, basically. I think that not many look up the valleys from Cardiff. I think not many want to travel up there, but believe you me, it's a nice old place, and you go out to Ponty for a night out, they'll enjoy themselves. But no, it is, you know, it was massive for the community and for the club in general, and I think, as I said, everyone really appreciated what the players have done, but we certainly appreciated what the fans give us and the support.
Pontypridd reflects Neil to a T, and Neil reflects Pontypridd. It is a non-establishment club. His attitude was on the pitch was one in all in, and it was off the pitch as well, and there was no room for prima donnas.
That was a good thing about us. I think that's what made us a good side, was that, you know, we wouldn't take a backward step. At the end of the day, not everyone wants to brawl. We certainly don't want to brawl, but you know, if teams are going to push you around, you've got to show that, you know, you're not willing to take it, basically.
We had a few characters, a few beauties. They used to call us the Beauty 15 at that stage, but we had a few beauties on our side, and as I say, we just backed our corner, and if one's in, it's we're all in, and that's just the way Pontypridd is.
Yeah, we backed each other's corner more than once. We've had 1 or 2 incidents. I think everyone's seen the Breve incident as well.
The kick taken by Lamezon, charged down. Kevin Morgan, can he keep it alive? It's a try, a dramatic score for the fullback, a dramatic score for Pontypridd.
Them being European champions, they basically tried to intimidate us, and we didn't start anything. They started it. They were really rough, physical in the game. They were gouging, they were doing all kinds of things in the game, and you know, we stood our ground.
And there's a penalty against Dale McIntosh as well, and here we go. Oh, it's all so unseemly, all so unsightly. It started innocuously with just Dale McIntosh involved, and now, well, all 30 players are involved, and it's absolute mayhem. Huge punches being thrown.
Dale got sent off along with, I think it was Lionel Mallier for them. They beat us by a very dodgy try at the end of the game. The ball was about 2 foot off the floor.
Everybody on the field straining every sinew. The one side to get to the try line, the other side to keep them out. Ed Murray's awarded the try.
The French aren't used to it in their face, but we live and die by the sword in Pontypridd. In the last couple of years we've had a few brawls together, and if he's in there, I'm in there. That's just the way it is. I don't do that for many people, but Neil knows that if he needed me at any time, that I'd be there. As far as I'm concerned, he's part of my family, and that's the way it is. So yeah, I value him a lot.
It's my pleasure today to confirm that Neil Jenkins is about to sign a 4-year contract with Cardiff Rugby Club.
Great stuff. Okay. He's moved around as well. He's come down and played in Cardiff. I think he really encompasses the spirit of Wales.
When he went to Cardiff as a professional, he slotted those penalties for Cardiff, even against Pontypridd, because he was there to do a job, to pay to do a job.
After Pontypridd dominated for them couple of years, I thought we fell away a little bit, and that's what hurt me the most, to be honest. And I felt that, you know, we could have become stronger and stronger. That was my biggest factor of leaving. I was disappointed with the ambition at the club at the time, and I felt that, well, maybe, you know, my ambition sort of was different to theirs.
I was a bit stung by the reports that he had supported Cardiff since he was a kid. I was like, oh, there we are. But considering he used to rag them off to me all the time.
He came to Cardiff for a while, got injured, didn't settle too well, and went back to Pontypridd.
Because he was from the valleys and played for Pontypridd, that's where we mainly recognised him for, not Cardiff. Like, although they paid his wages, like, he was still Pontypridd through and through.
For the fans and the club, he was like the prodigal son return, so it gave the area a lift and the rugby club a lift and everything, so people started looking forward to that season.
It's nice to be back with Dale and Paul John and people like that, and some new faces. And at the end of the day, I'm Pontypridd through and through, and it's just nice to see the club, you know, doing really well.